Hello techies. Welcome to our brand new video series focused on helping you get the most of your experiences in life. Before we start the video, let's know about Upptalk. Upptalk is a live, interactive platform for software training, furnishing robust personalities who could take on universal business platforms.
So when it opens by default, it will open under the source, where you have two screens. One screen is here and one screen, you can see it here. OK. When you come into this main screen, you can see the corporate data model and the file name with the date, because we have changed the file name right. We have just created a copy of it and renamed it. So that name will be reflected. What is this actually? This is the company ID. Right. How we will find the company ID, as I told you, you can go here and we can show version history and we can see the company ID. 41,729. Right. When you go here you can see 49729. Got it. Yes. OK. So always, you can see, the first one is the company ID, then the corporate data model and whatever the file name which you are specifying. OK. From line number 7. When you come line number 5, it will start from line number 7 onwards. You can see it starts showing the HRIS element, right? It's showing the HRIS element. OK. What is this HRIS element? When I go back into the system, when I go back here, you can see every foundation object in XML we called as the foundation objects and the field we call as HRIS element and HRIS field. So this part which you're seeing here, this is HRIS element. So in the front end we are seeing what we call foundation object. OK. The same thing we are seeing in the back end as a HRIS element. OK. Don't get confused. That HRIS element is nothing but the foundation object. So here you can see, all these are the HRIS element which is there in the XML. Right. So when you open one HRIS element that is foundation object, you can see these fields are there. Right. So these fields are called HRIS field. OK. So we have HRIS element and HRIS field. OK. In the XML. Got it. Yes. Now, when I go back here, when we go into the, so actually from line number 7, the HRIS element, it starts. So when you go and see the first foundation object, what is the name of the foundation object here? Location group. Right. So when I go here, let me take location group. OK. When you go into the location group you can see these are the fields right. Location, group name, description, status location. These are the HRIS fields. And then you have a foundation object, that is HRIS element. So HRIS element as well as the HRIS field. So how it will show here? Here it will show HRIS element. Right. So every foundation object, that is the HRIS element, every foundation object is again divided into the ID and the label. OK. So now you're seeing the first foundation object. So the first foundation object, it is divided into. Each foundation object is divided into ID and label. So when you go here, the ID is equal to location group and you can see the label. OK. So in the front end means here in the front end you will only see the label part, not the ID. OK. So whatever changes which we are making in the label, that will be reflecting in the front-end system, that is, in the manager. Object, pay structure. Got it? Yes. OK. And SAP has recommended that we should not. We should never change the ID name of the ID. That is the standard one. That is by default. It is coming by standard. If you want to make the changes, you can make the changes in the label part, not the ID. OK. So element is divided into two parts. One is ID and one is label. OK. Got it. OK. Now coming into the label, the first part. What is the label which we are seeing? That is the label which we are seeing is the English text, right? Location group. So below that you can also see there are translations, right? In other languages. OK. This translation by default, it is coming. OK. So if you are making some changes, if you're creating some new object, new field or something, then only you will update that particular label. OK. Otherwise it is not required. Got it? Yes. And also one more thing. When you go here you can see. These are all the HRIS element right foundation objects. OK. We cannot create any element. Got it. We cannot create any new object. No, from XML also, we cannot able to create. If SAP is creating a new object, that will be showing here. That will be showing in the front end and, of course, back end system. If suppose in the new release now you are seeing location group, geo zone, pay range. All these are the foundation object, right? If in the new release if SAP is also introducing one or two foundation object, then that will be reflecting in the new release. It will be showing in the provisioning also, as well as in the front end also. But we don't have any option of creating the what you call new object. OK. But we can do what is the existing object. Under that we can create a field, but object we cannot able to create. OK. Got it. Yeah. So object is being created by default, but fields under that you can see these are standard fields, right? If the customer want to create a custom field, also that we can create it, but object we cannot able to create. OK. That is being restricted from the SAP side. OK. So, coming back into the XML, we can see HRIS element as divide two parts, that is, ID and the label. So the ID, you should not go and touch the ID, whatever changes which we want to make, we can make the changes in the label part from the XML and we have the translation. This is a designing of that XML. Okay. That we need to understand. This is the standard setup. Okay. Of the XML. We are not writing any code already. The codes are there, but how the code is being written, defined and designed that we need to know. We should learn. Okay. So that is the reason. Element starts with the ID and the label. Label. We can make a change English and we can see here the other translations. And when we scroll down the other translations, we after the HRIS element. Under the HRIS element we have the HRIS field. Can you see here? It starts with the HRIS field. Right. So when it starts with the HRIS field means the first one location group ID. Right. So same thing which we are coming here. You can see location group ID. Okay. So even HRIS field is also divided into two parts. One is ID and the label. Got it. How?
Please do like, share and subscribe to our channel. For more information, contact us at sales@upptalk.com.